Hey lovelies, it's me Kaikles and welcome to day number 15 of 25 days of Christmas. I'm super excited because this is my best friend Cass and I've been waiting to do this for so freaking long. Now what you guys are probably wondering is, my best friend Cass, does that mean I'm creating my best friend? No, I am creating two best friends under the names of Jenna and Amber. So first Sim is Jenna Pryor. She is your average lady. And I'm talking a girly girl, lover of makeup, beauty, fashion, shoes like you would not believe. And when I say shoes, I mean shoes, a lot, and very, very large amounts of shoes. So yeah, she is your serial romantic sim. She is also found a lot of the times at the clubs doing dances and stuff with the hottest guys in Windenburg. And she's outgoing and she is jealous. So she often will get jealous if there's other guys flirting with Amber. And that is just because she likes all the attention. I will say she is a little bit self-centered. I mean, a lot, like heaps. She is a very self-centered person, guys. She really is. But all in good faith because she is just a really, really nice chick. She is always there for Amber. She was always there for anyone, really. She's just a really lovely lady, and she is a people's pleaser. She likes to put everyone else before herself. Sometimes she is a little bit arrogant and a little bit sarcastic. She does have a little bit of narcissistic traits, but she isn't a full-blown narcissist. She is just, I don't know, she just loves looking at herself, and she's a little bit vain, and she is self-centered, and sometimes she can't be open to other people's opinions on life or anything really. So more about Jenna. She comes from a very, very, very extremely wealthy family, and I'm not talking 500,000 simoleons in the bank. I'm talking 2 million simoleons in the bank. 2 million simoleons. Guys, that is a lot of simoleons, right? So just a little bit about her background. She comes from a wealthy background, and not into too much detail about her parents, but her parents are very wealthy. They're very well known around Windenburg and just well known for their family business that they've been going through for generations and generations at a time. So Jenna is now moved out of home. She now lives with her best friend Amber, which I'll introduce you to in just a quick second. But first of all, I want to say that Jenna's parents actually gave the two girls the old house in Willow Creek. Now, Jenna doesn't like Willow Creek at all. She just loves Windenburg. She doesn't like Willow Creek for the reason that her ex-partner lives there, and she just can't stand him. She really can't stand him. He was, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but pretty much he was very deceptive, and he was always very manipulative, and he would never really want to hang out with her, and he always accused her of cheating on him with, other guys, and it was just a really weird relationship. And Jenna doesn't really consider it as a relationship like her ex. She just says, that guy is so annoying. I just can't believe I even went out with him. He's just freaking me off. He is just freaking annoying. Even though he will always come around and see her and stuff, she just sees him as a friend and stuff, and she's just like, I think you should just leave now. And he always does come back around. He's just like that, and she just kind of wants to get out of the neighborhood, and she just wants to kind of, I don't know, run away from reality, I guess, with Amber. And the reason behind that is just because she's sick of him coming around all the time and just dropping off things and, baking things for her to try win her back, and she just can't be bothered with it. She's like, well, you're the one that drove me away. You're the one that, accused me of cheating on you with, your friends and your whatever else, So she just kind of wants to get out of it, and she kind of wants to move back to her hometown of Windenburg, and her parents actually still live there, and they live in this amazingly gorgeous mansion. Freaking bomb mansion, and she wants to move back there, and her parents are kind of in the process of buying her own little place for her and Amber, and the parents are fully aware of what this jerk has done to Jenna, and they just hate him. They just can't be bothered with him, and even though they've met him several times, and so that is the reason why they want to, or Jenna really, well, Amber's not too fast really, she kind of just goes with the flow really, and Jenna's just like, no, I want to move back to Windenburg, are you coming? you better be because we're moving, sort of thing. And Amber's like, okay, I don't want to be without you, so I'll come, sort of thing. So yeah, they're in the process of moving back to Windenburg, and it's so freaking exciting for the girls because it's a new start, and it's kind of a way to kind of cleanse from the past, cleanse from all the bad stuff that has happened to them. Now on to Amber now. She is your average, how would you describe her? She's your average little cutie. If that's a way to describe her. She is just your average little cutie, and she is such a heartfelt, lovely young lady. Like, she would give anything to anyone. She would always, like, she's kind of like Jenna, really. That's why they get along so well, because they're just so caring and loving, and they're just both so amazingly gorgeous. Like, their personalities are so enriched, full of different ideas, and it's just so amazing. But both of the girls are very creative, I will say that. So Amber lost her mother when she was about 5 or 6. Her father is still alive. He is now remarried to a lady, and Amber doesn't like her at all. She doesn't. She hates her. She knows that the new wife hates her as well, so it's kind of a mutual love-hate relationship. The stepmom's kind of got to love Amber because it's her husband's daughter, but whereas Amber just would kind of be out there and tell her father, like, she's told him many times that she doesn't like her, and that she's just kind of like a gold digger and just only wants him for his money, and because she's got a track record of being married like 5 or 6 times, and she will just marry different guys at any one time, and she'll stay with them for a little bit, but then she'll leave. She's a non-committal sim. That pretty much explains it. Her father is a really, really nice guy, really, really good, and she takes after her mother as well in terms of her cooking, because her mother was a well-known chef, and even though the family came from a very, not a poor background, but I will say not a wealthy background like Jenna, they both went to school together, obviously the 2 girls, and that's where they first met, and they kind of started drawing together in art class, and they were literally like best friends ever since then. And it was their first day at school, so they were really nervous, and it was really cool to see them together and hanging out on the little swings at school and the jungle gyms and going to the park and Willow Creek sometimes if their parents would take them. And sometimes she'd go visit Jenna in Windenburg, but not all the time because her parents didn't really have the money to take her over there. And, the parents always felt very uncomfortable taking her there because they were very well off, whereas Amber's parents were they had what they had, and that was the bare of the basics sort of thing. So I will say that the father does have a little bit of cash under his belt now that he is now married to this lady. And so that is pretty much her little background story. And I will say that she's got a very distinctive clothes sense. Like, she likes what she likes, and she likes what she likes. Whereas Jenna is very kind of corporate and, loves the branded clothing. Whereas Amber's kind of like, bright colors and funky bracelets and really cool chunky jewelry and just bright colors, and her room just totally reflects her personality. Anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this cast. Don't forget to comment down below who your favorite sim was, and I will see all of you lovelies next time. Bye, guys!